Shalom, first and foremost. Shalom, first and foremost. Like give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Karkadash, and the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, and His unbegotten Son, Bahashem. In the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. The Lashman, I say the tongue, and I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Ma'akim, Ma'akbaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a earthquakes in diverse places as of January 28th, 2026 on this Wednesday night. And this is from the latest earthquakes from uh, dot earthquakes earthquake.usgs.gov. And you had a 2.5 earthquake recorded, and that was 70 kilometers west of Petersville, Alaska. 3.5 earthquake recorded 99 kilometers north of Yakutat of Alaska. 4.6 earthquake recorded 1 kilometer south of Waldia, Japan, if I pronounced that right. 3.8 earthquake recorded 45 kilometers south and southeast of Balcla, Yemen, Dominican Republic. 3.0 earthquake recorded 16 kilometers west of Johannesburg, California. 3.8 earthquake recorded 221 kilometers west and southwest of Adok, Alaska. 5.0 earthquake recorded 33 kilometers in San Miguel, Philippines. And I believe as of yesterday, we had two aftershocks of earthquakes over there in the Philippines in that same region, I believe. It was a 6.0 earthquake because at first it was a 5.6. Then it went from 5.6 to 6.0, and then the aftershock was a 5.2 earthquake over there in the Philippines, and at Zandigal, Philippines, I believe, as of yesterday. And as of today, it was a 5.0 earthquake in that same region. You had a 3.4 earthquake over there in Dominican Republic, southeast of Balcla, Dominican Republic. That was a 3.4 earthquake in that region. And you had a 2.6 earthquake recorded 23 kilometers southeast of Larson Bay, Alaska. 4.7 earthquake recorded 81 kilometers southwest of Colombo, Papua New Guinea. And you had a 5.2 earthquake in the Galapagos Triple Junction region. I never heard of that. I never heard of that part before. Never heard of that name before. That's a new name. Never heard that before. Yeah, a 5.2 earthquake in the Galapagos Triple Junction region, and that was a 5.2 earthquake in that area. 4.5 earthquake recorded 107 kilometers northeast of Groningen, Indonesia. And then you had a 4.4 earthquake east of the Kurshman Islands. 2.6 earthquake recorded 54 kilometers northeast of Akron, Alaska. And then you had a 4.8 earthquake recorded 109 kilometers northeast of Growly, Tornillo of Indonesia. 5.1 earthquake recorded 17 kilometers of Dampolio of Indonesia. And then you had a 4.1 earthquake 100 kilometers west of San Antonio de los Cabras of Argentina. And another earthquake this time it's in Chile. 4.2 earthquake 55 kilometers southwest of San Antonio of Chile. 5.0 earthquake recorded in Paleo Tanubrea of Indonesia. 5.1 earthquake recorded 37 kilometers west of Senegal of Philippines. 4.8 earthquake recorded in the Bangon region of North Mariana Islands. 4.9 earthquake recorded 25 kilometers west of Senegal of Philippines. 2.8 earthquake recorded 15 kilometers west and southwest of Johannesburg, California, and that's the same area that had a 3.0 earthquake in that region. So most likely that was an aftershock of a 2.8 earthquake. Got that 3.1 earthquake came over that area. And you had a 4.6 earthquake in the southwest of Senegal, of Philippines. As I mentioned again, this is the same area got hit with a 6.0 earthquake in that same region. So ever since yesterday and all Wednesday, they had about like 4 or 5 aftershocks from a range, I would say, 5.1 to like 4.6. And you had a 3.5 earthquake, 0 kilometers in Halia, Hawaii. And you had a 3.4 earthquake recorded, 101 kilometers south and southeast of Sand Point, Alaska. 5.0 earthquake recorded in the South Sandwich Island region. 5.1 earthquake recorded 107 kilometers of Nodeo of Japan. Then you had a 4.4 earthquake 54 kilometers southwest to southwest of Zangalo of Philippines. 2.5 earthquake recorded 37 kilometers west to southwest of Anchor Point, Alaska. 4.9 earthquake in southwest, 14 kilometers southwest of Tallahassee, Philippines, if I pronounced that right. And then you had a 5.2 earthquake 174 kilometers south of southeast of Valley Ski of Russia. 3.2 earthquake recorded 3 kilometers southwest of Malice Bank of Jamaica. 3.0 earthquake recorded 38 kilometers northwest of Toyah, Texas. 5.1 earthquake recorded. 5.1 earthquake recorded. 5.1 earthquake recorded 3 kilometers south and southwest of Bantagal, of Philippines, in Shalom to Akia. Solomon to Aqua. Gets back to the earthquake tracker. In Barakadam to the elders and apostles for Aquas, well, too, not say Shalom. 5.6 earthquake recorded 37 kilometers west of Bantagal, of Philippines. 5.4 earthquake recorded west of Senegal, of Philippines. And that area been hit with a whole bunch of aftershocks. That's like 10 aftershocks in total over in the Philippines. After that 6.0 earthquake hit yesterday. So ever since then, from yesterday to today, they've had most likely 10 aftershocks of the earthquakes over in that region. 5.1 earthquake recorded 181 kilometers south and southeast of Valley Ski of Russia. 5.0 earthquake recorded south and southeast of Vansky of Russia. 4.9 earthquake west of Galgan of Philippines. Then you had a 5.9 earthquake 29 kilometers west of Senegal of Philippines, which even though it was a 6.0, I guess they tracked it down to a 5.9. 5.1 earthquake 24 kilometers west to southwest of Zandagat of Philippines. 2.6 earthquake recorded 90 kilometers south to southwest of Alberto Alvarado, Malta, BC of Mexico. You had a 3.4 earthquake recorded 78 kilometers north of Taras Nevas Pointe of Puerto Rico. 2.9 earthquake recorded south and southwest of Alberto Malta, BC of Mexico. 4.9 earthquake recorded 56 kilometers east of northeast of Finchavansi, Finchaving, Papua New Guinea, if I pronounced that right. So those was the latest of earthquakes in diverse places, January 28th, 2026, from earthquake.usgs.gov, earthquake tracker. And then you had a total of 58 earthquakes from yesterday of January 27th all the way to the 28th. And this is the Gospel of Luke 21 and verse 11. It says, "In great earthquakes shall be in diverse places." Right, so we say great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. And famines and pestilence and fearful sights and great signs shall be from heaven. Right, so more increasing uptake of great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. And this is the prophet Isaiah, chapter 29 in verse 6. It says, "Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake." Right, that's the key word, earthquake. and great noise, a storm and tempest, and the flaming by fire. Right, so more uptick of earthquakes from Yahweh of hosts. This is go to the New Testament. Yahweh Shai speaking. This is Matthew 24 in verse 7. Red letter Yahweh Shai speaking. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And that which goes to Ethnos, and famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Right, so earthquakes in diverse places will continue to increase. And this is the book of Second Ezra. This is a prophet Ezra speaking. Second Ezra 9 verse 2. It says, "Then thou shalt understand it is at the very same time where the highest will begin to visit the world which you made." Right, so we're gonna see the highest, which the Heavenly Father, will begin to visit the world which you made. And this is Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 3. It says, "Therefore there shall be seen earthquakes, upwards before." Right, so more increasing earthquakes and upwards before. Psalms 18 and verse 7. This is the book of Psalms 18 and verse 7. Then the earth shook and trembled, and the foundations also of the hills moved and shaken because it was rocked. Right, so we know that Heavenly Father is the earth with the shakings, with the earthquakes, as forefather David was speaking in the book of Psalms of David. So we're going to be seeing the Heavenly Father is the earth with the great shaking with the earthquakes. So with that, hopefully this sit down lesson was edifying of the earthquakes in diverse places. That's January 28th, 2026 on this Wednesday night. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar and the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the lost of the gospel of the tongue. And I say Barakallah to the elders and apostles, or Akima Akwaf. Until next time, I will say Kum Yasharala in the Bible Ball. Shalom.